Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we are doing the Amplify winner semifinals. The match today is going to be Zealous versus Divine Phoenix. I'll be one of your casters today, Teeples. The other one will be Swagalee. You want to say hi?
Hello.
So I guess before we start, we'll jump into the team's lineups today. So Zealous will be using Dark, Dax, Dragon, Jubak, Neo, and Swift. And Divine Phoenix will be using Ayano, Dash, Roberto, Mike, Slater, and Twonk. So do you have any predictions on how you think this is going to go out, Swagger?
Well, it's safe to say that probably if I were to put some bets on it, I would bet on Zealous, but I don't know, dude. DVP might actually pull it through. Who knows?
Yeah, I would think Zealous is the safe bet to make. That would be my prediction of this match too, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than a lot of people think. Not seeing Demon on Zealous's lineup is interesting. I assume he's just not able to play today, but he's there now? Okay. Who is he playing for, do you know? Dark? Okay, that's a pretty big upgrade, so that will be very hard for DVP to adjust to that, but they'll have to do what they can do. They've shown that they can compete with Z. In an MKU match, they were actually really close with them until the last couple of races were a blowout, so it made the war look one-sided. So we got 10 people in the room. So I think if there's going to be an X factor for DVP, it's Roberto's obviously, you expect Roberto to do well. I think John's going to be the big X factor for this match. If DVP needs to win, I think John's going to need to go in pretty deep and make some huge plays. Personally, do you have any thoughts on anyone in the lineup, Swagga?
Not really. For me, I'm a pack player myself, so I just want to see some good team plays.
Well, I think we'll definitely see some of that in this match. All right, so it seems like
Yeah,
the war's starting now. Zealous is host, I assume. Yeah, all right. So we'll see if they drop the RWS or not. Depends if they got top spots in the room. It's a very popular thing to do. And DVP's thinking taking some time. Interested to see what they will go the first race. They'll kind of let us know where the spots are.
Ice outpost.
Okay, you're a little ahead of me then. Okay, so DVP is going ice. Z's actually opting to go Mount Wario. I'm guessing that's a first place pick for Dax. So I'm assuming they don't have literally everything after first in that case. So Zealous will get the track pick, landing on Dragon.
Yeah, I think you're like 5 seconds behind me.
All right, I'm going to refresh.
Sure.
Okay. I was worried this would happen. Live too far up north. All right, you're going to have to cover me for a bit. We're getting a McDonald's ad.
Yeah. All right, here we go. See if there's any big bumps like Mount Warrior sometimes has. Not too much.
All right, we're back now. So yeah, the first section of Mount Wario is very important in my opinion. If you get bumps, you can get pushed to the back. By the time the cave exit, the spots in the room are kind of established. So everyone seems to clear the chasm. No one got pushed off. So Dash is here towards the back in 9th right now with triple shrooms. My streamers came back on, so I'm not too sure what the race looks like, but we do have quite a few Z and mid spots right here. I'm going to assume that Dax most likely kept first for now. So he does have 4 mushrooms, so we're going to see if he's going to opt to chain, try to get dodge items or items to hit out the Zealous people in front of him, I would assume.
Blue shell already.
I'm still a few seconds behind, but yeah, that's a very early blue shell right there. So I'm assuming that was a DVP blue shell, unless someone was able to take and a lot of people died right there. Roberto's suddenly just in first. That guy was like 7th. All right, but Zealous gets a clutch boomerang. Luckily, Dash has a shroom, uses it pretty nicely to get back into second, but he gets hit again. So Swift takes second. Z does have 2-3, but DVP is still holding about 1-5-6, 1-4-5-ish. But Dash does get redded again, unfortunately. So he's now in the back. There's a couple DVP back here. Looks like, I believe, Roberto, the DK. Roberto's still holding down for... Oh, was that Roberto that just got hit back there? I think that's Roberto right beside him now. That's going to be a big change for DVP. Going from top 2 to pretty much bottom 2. And we're going to see if there's any shocks in play here. The guy has been in last, who's been in last pretty much the whole race, but it doesn't seem like there's going to be a shock unless a Zealous member is holding on to it. We do see quite a few Z dying at the line here, though.
Yeah, Dash got back from.
Dash got
I
7th,
think it
so we'll
was.
see what. I think
Yeah.
that's yeah. Oh no, Roberto did keep first. Okay, is there 2 DK inwards then? Oh, I guess Jubac also uses inward. That's interesting. Okay, so that's actually a pretty good race for DVP.
That track is also, of course, pretty hard to keep track of the minimap.
Yeah, it can be. I didn't realize Jubac also used inward, and he has the same combo as Roberto, I'm pretty sure. So DVP did keep first. I'm assuming they're going to go Piranha Plant slide for Roberto. I guess it depends if they have enough support behind him, but that would be my prediction.
Oh, or is it Toad's Turnpike?
Nope, they're dropping the hard Turnpike already. That's pretty rough. I like it, though. I like it. You got to shake it up a little, put the other team on their toes.
Nope.
No, they're baiting out. Oh, it was PPS. Oh, they baited out of the Turnpike. I'm actually kind of tilted at that, low-key. Zealous is opting just to go Yoshi Valley. Seem they just got it middle spots. It's a pretty normal
And
middle
they
spot
get it.
track. And they do get the track pick as well, so no Roberto Piranha Plant chain, which I know is really helpful and beneficial for him. So this will be a lot harder to keep his first place on. We're both behind. I'm on dashes, yeah.
Yeah, me too. On 5 seconds delay.
I'll refresh again, but I think it's just because I live in the north. I don't think it's going to change at all.
Dash dropping.
Oh, and he gets respawned and pushed off again. That's not necessarily a bad thing, though, on a track like this. That could actually be beneficial to get hit off twice like that. Now he's in the back. He can maybe pull the shock or get some power items to help his team out a little. We do have Swift, who's back here as well.
Yeah, I don't think first lap really tells anything in here.
No, not much here. Shock is very unlikely to have no shock this race, so expect the shock to play a factor here. So we do still have one of each in the back. No one's like hard bagging though, which I'm kind of surprised about actually. Dash was just able to avoid that star. That definitely would have knocked him far back. The pack is still close. I do believe that might still be Roberto holding down first place right there. So Dash, unfortunately, he doesn't have a star. You'd ideally want a star here to chain it into the double, but he gets the triple Shrooms golden, which is unfortunate. As you see, the Gold Mario seemed to do the star chain there, and he's still not getting any stars, which is not what you want to see on this track. You like pulling the stars here. But we'll see what he does with this golden here. I assume he'll just do the usual cuts. Yeah, and we do see a couple people stopping a bit back at the moor now, so maybe there's more of a bagging battle going on. Maybe a team really feels like they need to shock this race.
Who knows? There might even be a shock in play already.
Yeah. So Dash takes Dash takes the green, which is unfortunate. But Ayano's still holding down first, so he's going to be really important for him to keep that. Demon also sneaks in the trail on Dash. Now he's 12th with a single banana, which is not where you want to be. But if he's lucky, maybe he could pull a shock or something here and cheese it up. No, he gets the boo, which is not really what you want to do. He's probably going to pull like a green or something. Yeah, he gets a shroom. Single shroom, that's not really what you want here. We do see a couple Z back here as well, though, with the DBP members here. There's Chaos on the bridge right there. I believe that was Jubac and someone else who died, and Dash is going to walk away with a
Dash
fourth
getting
place.
fourth.
Zealous did get 2-3. They might have snuck a top 3. No, Ayano was able to hold down first. So they do get the 1-4, but Z gets all the middle spots. So I believe that's still a winning race for Z, but that was good damage control by Dash there to sneak into 4th place. That wasn't looking good.
And it's really close at this point.
Yeah, and we need to talk about how there actually was no shock that race, which was very interesting.
No.
And that would happen because I said it's very unlikely. But yeah, there was no shock on Yoshi Valley, so you don't see that often. So Z has a bunch of middle spots, so I'm assuming they're going to pick a track that can get out the 1-4 here. I'm interested to see what DVP picks here with a couple top spots and all bottom spots. I think they might drop like an RMC or something maybe. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Choose quick.
RMC.
So they do opt for the RMC pick, and Zealous did go for the Shoals pick. I'm going to assume at least a few of them switched to Streetle, especially knowing that DVP would maybe pick a catch-up track where the effects of switching to Streetle is not that much of a negative on a more bagging track than it would be a running track.
Yeah,
So
treadle
I'm
on,
going,
on RMC is not a big deal.
yeah, so I'm assuming there's going to be some streetles. I think there's only like 1 or 2 though. I was expecting more in all honesty, but there definitely were a couple streetle picks. And DVP gets their first track pick of the war here on the 3rd race, so we're going to see if they're able to capitalize on that. Right here. So we do have Demons. Looks like he's opting to bag Dash as well. We're going to probably have a couple baggers on each team here. So try to get the good pulls. Someone's probably going to get the annoying boo first set on a bagging track. That's always a pain. So Dash definitely is the farthest back. He's going to add his coins right here. Try to get to 10 coins. Increasing your base coin count is very important in this game when you're catching up. Just makes all your power items that much better and just do general driving that much faster. He's going to opt to get that, and probably looks like he's going to try to get the shock. He does pull the blue shell. That might no, it's not Ayano in first anymore, so the blue is out, which means Zealous is in first. Actually, it technically still could be Ayano, because holding the blue in last on a luck track, in my personal opinion, is actually not something you should ever do. Usually doesn't work out well from what I've seen, so very well could have been. He pulls the bill here, probably not what he was looking for, as that's going to make it a lot more difficult to get the shock. So we'll see what he pulls here, see when he uses his bills. Well, he's going to take the long cut with the star here and stretch it out completely. Now he's going to hope he can dodge rather than be the one to pull the shock. I'm assuming he's going to jump in here and bill right behind you back, which he does.
Yeah, he's using the bill as well.
Yeah, there's got 3 bills in bottom 3, so I don't think there's a shock in play right now, unless John just pulled it in his pocket and last there, but I don't think that's the case. So we do have a couple DVP back here. Dragon is also back here as well, though. We see a couple Z actually die in the cut, and there's some fireball. Oh, a few Z died. DVP might actually salvage this as well. We do have C, the gold Mario, which would be Neo in first, though. Oh no, I guess Mike, he passed him after he crossed the line. So DVP actually gets a 1, 3, 5, 6 and wins the race right there. So that's actually
a good race.
Ayano's doing some work right now, honestly. I got to give him a shout out. I didn't expect him to be on 33 after 3, so I got to give a shout out to him there. He's playing really well so far. Do you have the exact score on you? I don't have the other stream open. I probably should do that as well. 26? Oh, look, a media staff? Okay, thanks. Sorry, I'm still kind of noob to this. Okay. All right, so DVP is currently has a 6-point lead right now, so this war is really close. They are going to opt for the Piranha Plant slide. Roberto wasn't first, but I guess they still like it overall as well. And Zealous is going to go for Twisted Mansion, which they got a few mid and lower spots, so they're going to bank on pulling all the mushrooms on the first set and take the shortcut and establish a front-running presence that way. And they will get the Twisted Mansion pick here, so it'll be important for the DVP 4-5 to try to get a mushroom first set here and take the cut. Otherwise, there's most likely going to be 3 Zealous people that are, sorry, I just always say kids no matter who it is, and I apologize. There's going to be like definitely a few Zealous people taking the shortcut. So Dash and the DVP guy in front of him, I forget who it is, Twonk, they're going to have to try to pull shrooms here to make sure Zealous doesn't get a breakaway after the cut. So Twonk wasn't able to, but Dash was able to pull the shroom. Ayano actually pulled the shroom too. That was actually massive. That was a massive pull right there. So DVP still has 2 of the top 3 right now, and there's just more shrooms in play again. Demon opts to use the shroom early, just to try to establish away from the pack. So we do have Demon in first right now. And he's someone who can definitely break away. Oh, it looks like he actually got hit back there. My apologies. So he is not in first anymore. But he's definitely someone you want to keep in the pack, because Demon is one of the best runners in the game. He can break away from the pack on pretty much any track with ease. So he's definitely someone to watch out for. Dash does eat some fire at the back here. We do see a couple DVP in bottom 2 here. Bottom 3 actually, potentially.
DM in general is pretty random track. There's so many like narrow places, and especially the last turn before the cut.
Yeah, the last turn's an X factor. Yeah, people know my opinions on this track. I personally don't like this track, but it can definitely serve its purpose a lot. And that last part is very crucial. Sometimes it's actually better to take the slower bottom path to play it safe. I love seeing when people do that, and it actually pays off. I really love seeing that. Now Zealous have a couple people back here though, so DVP might be starting to get some middle or front presence again. We're gonna see if a shock could be in play. The Zealous people at the back are definitely in shock pull potential. Neo uses a Bill, and the other, I believe it was Dragon, uses a Star. So I don't think there's a shock in play right now. We see Ayano's hit back here. There's definitely no shock right now, but there's still chance for the cheese last second shock here.
Yeah, we're going
don't
to
think
the.
anyone's gonna get it. Jubak also gets hit. This could be a. I think this is another winning race for DVP. Demon can't really take the cut either. Dash gets in a good start. I don't think that actually connected, but it was a really good effort. Oh no, it did connect. Damn.
2, 3,
All right,
4, 5.
So DVP gets 2, 3, 4, 5, holding down the spots behind first. I'm impressed that that star actually connected. I don't think that.
I'm actually loving this game at the moment, or this match.
That was a really good play by Dash right there. DVP probably has like a middle like a 20-ish point lead, I'd say. Yeah, DVP is up 18 after the first GP right now, and they got the 2 to 4 spots. I do believe, yeah, that they're hovering over Turnpike, and I think that would actually be a pretty good pick. It doesn't look like they're gonna choose it though. They're gonna. Looks like they're going with Super Bell. Nope, and they're switching again. Where are you going, buddy? Ice Outpost.
Outpost.
So that is a track where you can also get a lot of early drafts. I would have really liked to see the Turnpike drop there and try to draft first into the car and then get a top 3 breakaway. That would have been really hype.
Yeah, but, as much as I hate the track, I
hate it too. I hate it too, but that would have been really hype. So they do get the Ice Outpost pick. So they're going to try to get a bunch of drafts off each other in 2 to 5, and hopefully one person can get the red to coin red first. And hope they actually pull a coin as well. This track is also very narrow, so green snipes aren't difficult here either. So they have a lot of options to take out first place here, and that's what they're going to definitely try to do.
Yeah, boomerangs and fire flowers are very good in here.
They are absolutely killer on this track. It seemed like most people, 2 people did get knocked out, which looked like probably by the same green. It seemed like most people pulled shrooms though, so there wasn't that much chaos at the start. Dash was able to do the Nisks. He failed at the end there. It was looking pretty good with the people around him, but it didn't work out in the end. But that's not a terribly bad thing either. It's nice to have a lot of people back here. Not a lot, but a couple, because I feel like shock's actually pretty common here as well, low key. And we do have 2 people in the back. I'm going to assume that's one from each team, but that could be completely wrong. It's definitely Jubak because we see Roberto here. So potentially could be 2 Zealous members actually.
Yeah, it's looking good for Zealous at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like Zealous. We see Neo in first right there. The majority of the Roys, I believe, are also Zealous. So Zealous has a top. It looks like they have at least a few of the top spots, and they have a couple people in the back as well. It seems, which is so one of them could very well have shock or already holding the blue. For example, I'm actually going to take a guess that. Actually, no, they're pretty close. I don't think they have the blue or the shock yet. But Dash will show he's in a middle position.
The triple reds. I don't know if he did any damage to DVP actually there.
Yeah, my stream froze up for a bit, but we're back now. I'm probably going to refresh it after this race. I'm probably a bit behind again. But we do see Jubak is starting to try to come up now, so he obviously didn't pull the blue or the shock. And Neo's still holding down that first very comfortably. Dash got a really good star pull here. If there's a shock, it's going to come around now. So that was
there we go.
Pull. And it does come. He is able to dodge. He's going to have to watch out for his teammates, though. Pulling out those bananas was a little risky. He's got all his team around him. He did manage to avoid all of his teammates, though, and he gets second place. So that was really good.
Second, third, sixth. Not amazing race, but they got something at the end, at least.
Yeah. They're still up 10 after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm refreshing. My stream froze for like 5 seconds. So I'm even farther behind now. I'm refreshing right now, though. All right, hopefully we're closer to catching up now. We're already freezing up again.
Again, they're taking a lot of time thinking about the track pick. They're going Royal Raceway.
Yeah, I'm
And
still
Z going for DK Jungle.
I'm still like 3-4 seconds behind, but I think that's the best we're gonna get at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna roll with it. So DVP has a 10-point lead after 5 races. Looking to hold that going into halftime.
Royal Raceway is one of those tracks that are kind of a mix. You can bag and do well here, or you can also run.
Yeah, I agree with that. I get very similar vibes as Yoshi Valley for Royal Raceway, personally.
Pretty much, yeah.
It can go either way. This is the track where you should expect to see a shock as well, especially in higher level gameplay. People will try to seek it out more because it's very effective here.
Dash tried to make a sick red snipe at the glider, but
yeah, he's trying to keep him back here, but he opts to throw it forwards, and he does pull the star here, which is really nice. Stars on Royal are very good. So Neo does have 2 bananas left around him. He might try to back them here. He does. Dash is able to avoid it with ease. He's going to shroom up here and keep his star. And Mike also has a star that just got booed, it looks like, which is unfortunate. So we do see a lot of Roys in the top here. We do see a few Z in the mid pack as well, though.
Oh,
Dash is gonna look
Dash missing the double box.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. It just respawned right after him. That's pretty crucial. But we'll see what happens here. It doesn't end his race, but it definitely puts a damper on it.
I mean, there's a lot of Z in the back.
Yeah, we are seeing quite a bit of Z back here, so this could be another good race. We see no, that is Roberto though back here. Both of the DKs are back here. It doesn't look like anyone has shock again right now, but I could be completely wrong on that. But the pack is closer than you'd expect on this track. Dash is going to get a blue, so we're going to see if he's going to throw this here and see which team has been helping
Probably
first.
not.
Yeah, so DVP's definitely in first place because he held the blue all that time. He's going to try to clip a couple people with the blue here. Unfortunately, he's not able to do that, but he did hold the blue for his teammate.
Oh, Z got 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
that was looking like a really good race for DVP.
Yeah, it was looking all right. So this is a very close war. We're at the halfway point, and DVP is up 2 points. So this is exactly the kind of thing you want to see. John holding down that first there, I think, was important. He's gonna need to pop off the second half, I think, for DVP to get the dub. Hold on there. If John can start finishing up there as well, they're going to be in a very good position. So we're going to see if Zealous goes for the Dolphin Shoals Streetle strat again, or I'm assuming they probably did. Yeah. And Toad Harbor is not a track I find you see very often, so I kind of like that. I like that pick a lot, actually.
And we're getting Toad Harbor.
And we're getting it as well. I'm interested to see how this plays out. I don't actually get to watch much Toad Harbor in high level gameplay, so kind of excited for this one. See how it plays out. Has the race already started for you, or let me know when it starts for you? It has?
Go now.
Okay. No. Mine just started now. Probably still a few seconds behind, but we'll roll with it. So we do have... yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Dash getting up to third, but gets bananaed here.
Yeah, so we just get hit. Yeah, I'm still a few seconds behind then. So we do have Neo is holding down first there still with the gold Mario there. He's gold and he wants to bring home the gold as well. It's just how he is. We got a couple DVP up here. Don't think either of them were able to get the double, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that was an
That
unfortunate
was
hit
also
by the Kart.
unfortunate, but happens. He does able to connect a green shell though. A couple green shells actually onto Zealous individuals, so that was actually might have been a benefit overall. Hitting that trolley. He forced his
Gets Dragon after all.
and he still does end up connecting them. So he's keeping a few Z back here, so it's doing a good job at that so far. We do see DB. DK is now taking first place over Neo as well, so that potentially could be Roberto taking first over there, which would be really good for DVP. He's definitely one of the top, if not the top inward user in the community. So
Dash not getting any boxes. That's
not getting any boxes there is very unfortunate. There as well again. That's definitely going to put a hamper there. Neo gets hit again, so DVP might potentially be top 2 now. So I think DVP may be top 2. Dastro's get the golden, not something you want here. You were hoping to chain to get the double box there, but with the timer with the golden, you're unable to do that. So the blue is out, which is going to go for Roberto. I think he's going to be okay though, because he can maybe time it so he lands on the zipper. And he
actually dodged it,
or he can just dodge it like a Chad, and that works as well. So we do see a few Zealous back here actually. Neo got hit at the back as well. This could be a very good race for DVP.
Wow. That's a really
DVP coming in huge with that top 2, 4, 5, 6. Dash did a really good job at keeping people back early on Zealous, and then they were just able to knock out Neo and someone else and just completely overtake the race completely. And that Toad Harbor pick just paid off completely. And now they have a 28-point lead after 7 races. That's nothing to scoff at, but you're definitely far from comfortable with that.
Yeah, I did.
Link you sent? In which chat? Oh, I'm brain dead, sorry. Okay. I'm gonna see if this is ahead than my actual one I'm watching. Oh yeah, this is
and Wario Stadium.
That's so much better. I'm definitely caught up now. Alright, yeah, that's meta. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we should just do this with me for now often, low key, but
DVP getting the track picks lately has been pretty huge.
Yeah, chaining a Wario Stadium is definitely huge. They could take a demanding statement here if they can hold their top spots here, as this is a very difficult track to flip the race on when it's 2 really good teams. It's not impossible though, and the shock is always a factor as well. You can never count that out on any track. So Demon's already forced his way up there a bit, so he's probably going to be the X factor for Zealous for this race. Dash connects bananas on a couple individuals. Honestly, not too sure who they were, but hopefully for him it was Zealous. And he was going to get to shroom up. Roberto's been hit out, so Zealous is kind of low-key already. The boomerang could cause some major damage. And now
we've only seen 1 shock so far, right?
Definitely it's not been a lot, yeah. So we do see DVP in 5-6 right here.
Neo is in 4th.
Yeah, Dragon is up there as well. I think I might be behind again because my thing kind of froze for a bit, but play with it.
Yeah, it should be back to the side. And there's the blue shell.
Yeah, the blue shell's coming out. He connects a boomerang as well. We see Twonk up here now though as well, so it could be good for DVP. Twonk doing some damage too, getting some revenge for Mike there. Dash does have a plant here. We're gonna see if there's a lot of Z behind him. He might opt to stop, but we'll see what happens. It looks like they must have quite a bit of DVP.
Well, he got ahead.
We do still have Neo in the tops, and I believe Demon may be up there as well. So might not going to be a Don't think it's going to be a dominating race, but looks like they may be able to get a small win here. Dax
Oh,
actually
that bomb!
back. We see DVP's pretty much. Demon was actually back here, so I apologize for that choke. But that bomb definitely did a lot of damage, and Z actually had top 3 the whole time. So they were able to flip that race pretty well.
Yeah, that track pick basically backfired on them.
Yeah, that bomb at the end too let Z get a few tops middle spots as well. So now DVP's up 10 with 5 races left. And Z has top 3 to take a track of their choice. Track pick. But it
there we go.
great, honestly. This is close than I expected.
Here
and they're
we go
dropping
with
the turnpike
bomb.
And then Z is going to go for the high rail circuit, which is a common front running track as well. I find that shocks aren't extremely common there, but the shock is we're due for shocks. Like, let's be real.
Yeah, but at the same time,
we'll get the turnpike.
On high roll, the ending is usually pretty hectic. Let's say.
If the pack is close, it can be, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's not too hard to break away there. But yes, we do get the turnpike pick. They're going to try to... not many people play turnpike. It's usually used for inwards. So we're going to see the Roberto and Jubac have a heavy plate on their back this race, I think.
I think like
we do
3
see
people
the
hit that one car.
People getting... Yeah, now, so I'm going to rely on you for now.
All right. Turnpike usually, on at least on my experience, it's like you want to get, or if you do get a golden or something, you can bump up like even 5 to 10 spaces. Dash with the star in 7th.
Okay, I think we're caught up now. Alright, so we do see a few... he does
fired.
get hit by the clip by the fireball, though. We do see Jubac is back here. So Roberto's the DK that just took first place there, and he's going to look to hold that down pretty strongly. That would be very important for DVP. Dash's star... So that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but I think it was Twonk who got it, so...
Now it looks like Roberto's getting hit out of first. So now Zealous does take first place back. Last place is in a bill right now, so there might... Again. But the blue shell definitely was thrown. And now Neo, Z will still be holding first place with Neo with the gold Mario there. And it looks like... I don't know, I'm feeling like this is going to be a good Zealous race. I'm seeing quite a few DVP back here.
And the fire doesn't connect.
Yeah, he doesn't able to connect on the fire there. At least we do have Zealous in 10-11 for DVP to look at, but I think Z got a few top spots there.
Yeah, it's up to
actually
4.
That's a pretty even race. So that was a good salvage by DVP there by getting all the mid spots.
I would guess it's gonna be pretty close. 2 difference. All right.
All right, 2-point difference again. That's crazy talk. All right. So we do have a 2-point difference again with going into the last GP. This is where it's gonna get. This is sweaty hours. This is sweaty hours right here.
It's for DVP to lose at this point.
It's any team's game in all honesty, but when you're going this well against the defending world champions, you really want to go all the way. But Zealous definitely is not going to make it easy on them. They've shown that they're able to win pretty much anything so far. They don't lose very often, so this is going to be a hard... sorry, there's only 3 races left, not 4. Apologies for that. But DVP is up 2 with 3 left, so this is... it's going to be really interesting here. I'm still think that there's going to be one really crucial shock in these last 3 races because we have not seen many shocks, and
We're basically
due for
bound to
some.
see one.
Yeah, I feel like in the next couple of races, one team's going to have just a completely game-changing shock. So I'm going to be looking out for that.
There hasn't been really any bagging, which
There hasn't been. Yeah, I haven't seen
like.
much hard bagging. Yeah, which is usually not something I'm used to seeing, but I'm liking it, honestly. So Dash does get a few items they can try to hit people with. The bomb decides to not blow up, which is usual in this game. Bombs are just the most inconsistent item.
Yeah.
Probably in any Mario Kart ever, in my opinion. Ionis seems to get bit by the plant there, or he took a green from Mike, not sure which. Jubak was able to go. No, that was Twonk. He almost boomerang Twonk off the track right there. That would have been bad. So DVP does have 2, 3, 4 at the very least right now.
See if they can.
Swift has those shrooms behind him. He's going to try to capitalize on the shortcut with those.
And couldn't connect with the boomerang. Or fire. That's unlucky.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, he does get hit by the fire there. And then he does still have the shroom in pocket though. But it looks like he took a long way around and hold it. We do see, which is smart because he would have got redded off. We do see quite a few DVP back here right now. So it's maybe not looking too good. But you never know, there could be a shotgun play. The backfire connects already on him
shock would
as well.
Be a game changer.
Yeah, we do see Neo near the back at the very least for DVP to look at though. Dash does get hit by more fire. Fire seems to be not going too hot for him the last couple of races. We do have the Canada duo up here in 5-6, but John does get taken out. Jay's gonna make sure he doesn't hit Twonk with these greens. That was my butt clenched a little too hard on that one.
Yeah, me too.
They were able to get away from it. Yeah, that was a little close. But Z does get the top 4, and they're like, bro, we're Z. We're not just gonna lose this match. They're gonna make DVP work for it. So Zealous does get that demanding top 4, and probably has like a pretty solid lead now. Probably low 20s. Yeah. So DVP's got a lot of work to do for them these last races. These last 2 races here.
At this point, I'd really like to see someone back for the shock. Well, if it's Cheeseland, there's gonna be one back in for the shock.
Yeah, so sure. DVP is opting for Cheeseland, and then Zealous is gonna go for the high roll circuit again, try to keep their at least top couple people there, which would be, I feel like they'd be able to do that with top 4. So this track pick is pretty crucial right now for the outcome of this war. We will get Cheeseland.
Nice.
So that's huge for DVP. That's the DVP is going to need a big race here, though. They're not going to need like a +6, a +8. I think they're going to need like a +20 race here if they want to win this war. They're going to need something big right here. There's definitely going to be people begging for shocks. Definitely probably could be fast shocks as well, so they don't lose your own shock. So we'll see what happens here, what the distribution is.
DVP has been getting a lot of the track picks.
And Zealous got the first, like, in the first GP DVP track pick. Going into the middle and later half of the war. So we do have Dash back here. Dax is back here as well. So is John.
That's a little bit too much bagging for my liking, to be honest. I don't feel like you need to bag that hard this track.
Well, he does get. Yeah, he does get the shock though, which is very important and needed. The rest of DVP though is going to need to not be too far back, which it doesn't look like they are. So DVP could actually be in a good position right now. Zealous is going to know that they have the shock there, as Neo had a clear sight that Dash had shock. So Zealous will try to do everything. It's going to be a hard. And that's where Neo. Yeah, Dash got a shocked out of him. So Neo may have had one in his pocket or pulled one right there and knew that Dash had it, so they used it soon. So that's going to be very crucial.
I feel like that was basically
that might
basically spammed.
Yeah, probably because they knew that DVP had it, so that could have been the nail. But we'll see what happens here. There is a blue shell thrown. Pack does look actually close for Cheeseland entering lap 3, and Dash does have the bill, so we could get a good item here and get some and get a cheat. He has the potential to cheat. He gets a boo. That's actually really unfortunate unless there's a second shock. But we do see a couple Zealous back here actually, but then there's also quite a few DVP as well. They do have shrooms for the cut though, but I'm not sure if it's enough. Starting to get some lag again. Dash is gonna
me
get
too.
8th. Seems the 6th. That's not good enough. That's definitely not good enough.
No, not at all.
Roberto was able to finish up there, but yeah, canceling out the shock by shocking out Dash's shock definitely was. You say 32? Okay, so that was definitely a big play by Zealous there to make sure, not necessarily for them just to use a shock, but to make sure DVP could not use one.
Yeah, DVP is gonna
Factor.
basically need a top 5 and a good spot.
Yeah, they're on 32, so they're gonna need like a top 5-8 or top 5-9, one of those two. So it's looking very slim right now. As you know, Zealous is probably gonna just try to keep one person at the back, and if they do that, then they've already won. So
yeah,
it's gonna be very hard to come back from that. They are gonna go Donut Plains, which I like that pick, but
I really do like it.
Yeah. They got a daunting task ahead of them regardless. And they are going to get it again, so it's the last stand, but it's looking very comfy for Zealous right now.
It's such a fast track too that's basically their best shot in getting top 5.
Yeah. The plan here for Neo is probably just to try to get a huge lead so the whole room gets power items. Because then his teammates will also get power items. It's up 6.
And there's a Zealous member
interneted again.
Backing.
All right.
Let's see if Dash is gonna hold on to the star, or if he's.
No, he's got to use it here. Yeah, see,
Yeah,
now
he does.
They just want to try to keep one person back here because that's good enough for the win. So that was a good play by Jew back there. And Dash again, stuck with the golden right now, which is, I guess it's not bad right now because you can get 2 items at the first set next lap, but we do see Ayano back here as well. It doesn't really look like he has much either, so that's not looking too hot. We are going to get a lot of star chains here.
Yeah.
That boo pole is honestly terrible because you're not going to get anything good when you use it because that's just how Mario Kart works.
Yeah, DVP is gonna need a miracle, basically.
This is definitely going to be a Zealous win here. Yeah, Dragon's in a star in third, so that's GG. So Zealous does end up taking the win here. It was a close war, but the last few races, Zealous just is like, we're the world champions, right? Currently, we're not just going to give that up easily. And they showed that they're able to get the big races out, a top 3 again. They're able to get the huge races out when it really matters. But that was a very good effort by DVP. They should be proud. They were winning for actually the majority of the war. But they did take a pretty harsh last couple of races there. So the overall result might not look as close as it actually was.
Good match, for sure.
Yeah, so Zealous has a date with HD now then. And then DVP will be brought into the losers bracket. Are we still? Let me know when you're still going. We're done.
Right.
I'm game whenever. All right. Well, if we're still on stream, I'll just say thanks everyone for watching and sticking by. And that was a hope. Hope you enjoyed the war. Again, if you have any feedback or criticisms, we're all game for that to make the streams better. I apologize for my being behind. I just where I live is not optimal, I guess, for internet.
You know,
But
it's Twitch, it's internet, so it
yeah,
happens.
but yeah, I hope everyone has had a great weekend and finishes up with a strong weekend. And remember to stay classy.